It is time for the Nebraska Dairy Update. I'm Chad Moyer. On today's program, an update from Midwest Dairy, and Tracy Behnken joins us. Midwest Dairy, we're going to talk about a couple of things. First of all, let's talk about that State Dairy Convention, which is coming to West Pointe, Nebraska on February 25th. Midwest Dairy does have a presence there, so tell me a little bit about that. What is Midwest Dairy's involvement at the State Dairy Convention?
Yeah, Chad, Midwest Dairy provides sponsorship to NSDA, and with that, we want to take the opportunity to engage with the dairy farmers from Nebraska and others that attend during the annual convention. We understand dairy farmers like to hear about checkoff resources in person, and that's why we're there to talk to them and answer any questions they might have about checkoff and what we're doing.
Yeah, well, let's expand on that a little bit. Like you say, there is a trade show. There are some booths that are set up for the Nebraska State Dairy Convention. Midwest Dairy will have a booth. What are you going to be talking about there?
Yeah, we'll be there greeting and engaging with dairy farmers and other convention attendees from the 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. that the trade show's there. The spin wheel, backed by popular demand. I don't really know about that, about whether it's popular demand or not, but it is a fun and interactive way to learn about how Midwest Dairy Checkoff is bringing dairy to life. And if you spin it, you get a prize. You don't even have to be right. You just have to play the game and listen and make sure you kind of hear more about what checkoff is doing. And then there's other resources and information in the booth, opportunities available for leadership and advocacy for dairy. And then a little bit later on in the day at 3 p.m., we have a special treat. Actually, it's 3 special treats. Midwest Dairy staff will be hosting a taste and learn experience where the attendees will be able to taste the flavors of Baker's cookies, Dundee popcorn, and Craven artisanal toffee, if I said that right. Mm-hmm. And what you'll learn from that is the creators of these delicious products were all part of Midwest Dairy's pitch contests. And we want you to come and taste and learn how these food entrepreneurs utilize dairy products in a large portion of their ingredients and how Midwest Dairy supported their efforts.
Yeah, very interesting. We've talked about that pitch contest on the Dairy Update, several times. It'd be nice to kind of see that in person. You talked about those the sponsorship opportunities and just being in attendance at the State Dairy Convention. Anything else? Any other way that you're going to be in front of dairy producers that day?
Yeah, we'll be recognizing the Midwest Dairy Nebraska Division board members. So they'll be announced and recognized, as well as we have 10 newly selected Midwest Dairy 2025 Nebraska Dairy Ambassadors. So we'll be introducing them and announcing them. Dawn Eckel will be there presenting them, and she is our Dairy Ambassador Coordinator for Nebraska. And then the staff members will be talking about what checkoff, giving some update and sharing what we're doing to increase dairy sales, growing trust, advancing research in dairy, developing farm and community leaders for dairy, and then we'll talk about resources that are available for checkoff advocates. And then even if you can't make it to the convention, we still want, if you still want to find out about Midwest Dairy and what we're up to, go to the website, which is midwestdairy.com. And as well as we have social media channels and other Midwest Dairy communications outlets like you should be receiving the dairy promotion update and promotion and action newsletters. So look those up, and those share what we're doing with checkoff. And then also remember, I'm always available for a personal farm visit. I can bring this information directly to your doorstep or to the dairy barn, whichever you choose. I'm good with either. Just give me a call to schedule an appointment today.
All right, very good. So just taking a half step back, those introductions and things like that, that's going to take place during the lunch part of the State Dairy Convention there. Again, that is coming up on February 25th. It will be in West Pointe. You can go to the Nebraska State Dairy Association website. They've got all the details there for the State Dairy Convention. Tracy, it's good to talk to you. Thank you so much for the update. Again, that's Tracy Behnken with the Midwest Dairy Nebraska Division. She is a farmer relations manager here in Nebraska and telling us about those things Dairy Checkoff is up to here in the state of Nebraska. On today's Nebraska Dairy Update, Chad Moyer reporting.